Well, I don't think he's a threat. He's already there. You know, he's not anymore a young and up-and-coming player. He's already established top player, and his rise to the top 10 of the world is incredible and super fast. To show that much maturity, mentally, also game-wise, for someone who is 18 years old is very, very impressive. There's a lot of superlatives going around for him and his game from many different champions, former champions, and I think we all agree that, you know, he's the future of the men's tennis, but also a present because of everything he has achieved so far this year.
He definitely is special. I mean, already he's breaking a lot of records as a teenager, you know, winning 2 Masters events this year and a couple of 500s, and I mean, so far he's the best player in the world, no question, this year. I mean, with the results that he's been doing, and the way he was dealing with the pressure, I think, I mean, in our match a few days ago, and how calm he was all the way till the end was impressive. So he deserved to win the trophy, and everything about his game is really impressive. He's very complete, can play equally well defensively and offensively. So he's the talk of the sport, and I think it's great in general for tennis to have somebody that young who is bold enough to challenge the best players in the world and win big trophies. But at the same time be humble and nice off the court, which he is. So yeah, I definitely wish him all the best, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of interesting encounters with him on different surfaces, with other players, with myself, hopefully, because he brings a lot of energy on the court, which is nice to see, and you know, that's why people like him and they follow him closely. And Roland Garros is definitely one of the main favorites, no doubt, even though, you know, he has never reached the second week of Grand Slam, but with everything recently that he has achieved, he deserves to be one of the favorites.
Novak Djokovic said before, I don't remember if it was before Indian Wells or before Miami, that when he's 100%, he's the best. That's just a fact. He stated it. When I saw you play the final of Indian Wells, when I see you play today, I'm not sure that Novak is right. And if I read the social media, I'm not the only one. What do you think of this statement? And when you play that good, how do you feel? How does it feel, and how do you rate it?
Well, it's tough one, but I mean, I have to play against Novak. You know, at his 100%, I would say in Madrid, he played really well. So it was close, but I mean, I agree with him. When he's 100%, probably he's one of or the best player in the world. So I don't know. I have to say about that question, but what Novak has achieved, the level of Novak, for example, in Australia was unbelievable, really high. So as I said before, I really want to play against Novak at his 100%, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy. So that's all I can say right now.
You and Carlos have this is the first tournament you've both been in this year. So just wondering what it's been like having almost like a long distance rivalry where you've traded number ones, you've won, you've both kind of dominated your opponents.
Sounds very romantic.
But you haven't played each other, you know, at all in over a year.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's strange that we haven't been in the same draw since the beginning of the season, but you know, due to the circumstances on both sides, that didn't happen. I mean, he's going to be number one after this tournament, whatever happens, and deservedly so, because he's been playing some very impressive tennis on a great level. He's the player to beat on this surface, no doubt. Of course, it depends if Nadal is going to play in French Open or not, but Alcaraz is one of the top favorites
without any dilemma. You know, he's been playing fantastic tennis, and we've faced each other only once last year in Madrid. If we get a chance to face each other here, we'll be in finals. I think we would all both love to play in the finals, and you know, let's see. It's a long tournament. There's a lot of great players, and it's a build-up for me, you know, and for him. Coming into this tournament and also French Open, so yeah, that's all I can say. On the long distance relationship, I leave the imagination up to you. No comment on that.